Hi everybody, truth to a T. I'm narrating this video because earlier something happened with my microphone, so I apologize that my words are not matching the video right now. So I've had to redo it, but I just wanted to give you guys the basic gist of it all. So I walk 5 miles a day, 5 days a week, in an effort to lose and maintain weight loss. And today I'm very excited because I've actually hit a milestone. I'm down, as of this morning, as of the making of this video, I'm down 60 pounds. And that's a first for me in my life. I've gone through the roller coaster of weight loss over and over again, many times in my life. But this is the first time I've made such an amazing, progress by dropping 60 pounds in somewhere around a year and a half. And that's the celebration. But the real truth is, and the reason for today's video in particular is, it's very important that people are aware that by doing this, by walking and by losing this weight and by achieving all that I have, I am a completely different human being. And the weight loss, it turns out, the weight loss is rapidly turning out to be a very small part of that success. My mind is completely different. I have completely changed my attitude and my frame of thinking towards everything. And that's why it's important that you watch this video and you learn from it, because it's powerful. It truly is powerful. I could never have imagined being where I am about a year and a half ago when I started this. You know, when I started walking, I had a lot of stresses. I'm in business for myself. I have business relationships that can sometimes be a struggle, and sometimes because of me, sometimes because of others. But either way, you have to work through all that. And in the last couple of years, there's been a lot of turmoil. We had some weather issues. We had a hurricane that took the roof off our business, and that was a really, really trying time. But walking has reduced so much of my stress, and it has also created a whole new way for me to think about everything. About my life, about my health, about my business, about my family, about all the things in the world that mean so much to me. You know, when you walk, if I start out in the morning with a problem or something I perceive to be a problem, when I get out here and walk, by the end of the walk, the problem is solved, or I have a solution. If I have a really big problem, the more I walk, the better that problem gets solved. And over a long period of time, I should really add up the amount of miles I've walked in the last year and a half, or 2 years maybe. But it's an enormous amount of mileage. And that mileage has netted me so much calm and such a much better mind. I feel in many ways like for the first time in my life, I'm in control of my mind. And in saying that, you know, control is an illusion, right? We have no control over anything. But we do have control over the way we react to things and the way we perceive things. So in that sense, I am in total control of my mind. I don't believe that there's anything that anybody could throw at me right now that would really break my equilibrium or crush my spirit. And, you know, obviously sometimes people get, you know, information that they have an illness or whatever. I in a strange way, I feel like I just understand that I have no control, and I'm ready to take whatever comes my way. Part of that comes from my belief system also. I mean, I'm not here to preach, but I do pray to God. I do thank God. I also, very powerful thing that I took on is I journal every day. I write down my thoughts. I write down my successes for that day. I also write down my failures. That's very important. It's very, very important that you pat yourself on the back when you do good, but it's also important that you check yourself if you feel like you've gone sideways, or you've made a bad decision, or you've hurt somebody unnecessarily, or you've been dishonest in any way. If you own up to all those things, it makes you a much better and stronger human being. Now, I will say this. Over the last couple of years, I've had the power of YouTube to help me. I've always been a fan of education and learning how to be a better person, and I've learned from all the gurus. Believe me, I'm huge respect for Anthony Robbins, for Wayne Dyer. I've read Who Moved My Cheese. I read Viktor Frankl's book, which is a brilliant book, by the way, Man's Search for Meaning. So I've taught myself a lot, and you can too. But I'll tell you what, if you can walk, please get out here and walk. And I swear to God, if I couldn't walk tomorrow, if God forbid, I would crawl. I would do something to get outside and to get out into this beautiful fresh air. You'll notice most of my videos, in fact, probably all of my videos, except for the ones that I generate with AI, they're always out here on trails. I do various trails. I do various waterfront parks. And guess what, folks? There's no membership to do this. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need a membership to some private club. You don't need to pay any money to do this. This is all free walking. There's millions of places that you can walk for free. I also have a bicycle. I ride my bike. I don't do videos when I do that, but I ride my bike in areas that are free also. So whatever you do, just get out here. Get out here and walk and move around, and it will really help you to narrow in on your thoughts. It will help you narrow in on what you perceive to be problems, and it will help you fix them. It's people worry about the heat. I don't know, with the heat index today, it's probably 109 degrees, but I just push through it. I make sure I wear my straw hat to keep the sun off my face, and I hydrate. I take AG1. I highly recommend AG1. It's not sponsored. They don't sponsor me. I will do a video on the AG1 only because I firmly believe in it. And I've learned about AG1 from others, but I have, at 61 years old, I have enormous amounts of energy. And by the way, for the first time in years, I'm sleeping through the entire night. Most of the time, I try to stick to a schedule. Most of the time, I'm never in bed past midnight, usually 11 p.m., and I sleep right through until about 5 a.m. And as soon as I wake up at 5 a.m., I jump out of bed. That's another new rule that I have. I don't waste my time laying around. I don't waste lots of time laying around thinking. And if I'm out here moving, I'm learning. I'm listening to YouTube videos. I firmly believe that you must keep educating yourself. It's so powerful for your mind. The other thing that has happened to me is I've lost some friends along the way. And I've lost friends that I needed to lose, frankly. You will realize over time, once you get out here and you start walking, you will be very, very acutely aware of the many people in your life who bring negativity, and you will want to lose them. And also, when that happens, you will become closer to the friends who elevate you, and you will become a better friend to them. I've also quit drinking recently. I haven't drank in about 90 days, maybe more. And I have a friend I went out with Friday night. We went out to see a band. I had a few of those they have zero Guinness, they have zero Beck's, they have zero Budweiser now even, has a zero. So I still go out, I still have a great time. We saw a live band, but I'm very acutely aware of the people around me. And let me tell you something, folks, my negative friends are still my friends. I'm just not with them as often as I used to be. And I'm very aware of how they speak and how toxic they are. And I love them all. But Anyway, what I'm saying is get out here and walk, get out here and exercise. Just move and listen to things. This is not about positive thinking. Just listen to common sense ways that you will improve your life by just seeing things differently. You know, glass half full, glass half empty. Really, you have two choices. You can see it either way. But look at this. I mean, look at this weather. Look at where I am. I'm breathing beautiful fresh air. Everything around me in this current moment is alive. There's a beautiful blue sky over top of me. And yeah, it's hot. But guess what? When I'm done out here walking and I go home, I take a shower, I'm in my air conditioning, I get caught up in my daily business. There's nothing in the world feels better than having been out here and having, by the way, I walk a lot more than 5 miles a day. I just use 5 miles a day because I had to pick a number. Anyway, listen, folks, do yourself a favor. First of all, get out and exercise. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Take care of all the things you need to make your life and your loved ones better. And then whatever you do, spread that love. Love others. You don't have to give anything away. Give, it's good to give, but don't give to people who are just takers, okay? So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my video, and please comment. It's very important that I get comments because I want to get better at doing this. And I certainly want to keep walking, and hopefully this video helps somebody out there, somebody who's struggling. God bless you all. Thank you.